Hello everybody, this is John here, aka Professor Bubbles, and once again, welcome to my laboratory. Today's session, we're just going to continue on link battles and see what we can do. Rank went down a little bit, trying to get the love shown for this season. I know a lot of people have been practicing the new, or waiting until 10 days from now, because when the new season starts, they'll be able to start using a Paradox Pokemon, and that's going to change the game completely. On top of that, Pokemon Home is also going to be available, so it's going to get wild, trust me. Okay, let's see. We got the guys, Parry Pokemon, and how I issue. I kind of want to make it priority, but it just won't go through. But if you do Dragon Pulse, the speed. I kind of just want to go all dragon, but that's going to create some issues. Sure, we'll try it. Yeah, after 12 matches, we'll build a brand new team and see how it works also. Oh, look at that old lady in the background. She's like, has her hands in the air like you don't care. You just don't care. Interesting. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna let the dragon part kick in. This one's that dragon attack to kick in faster. That's it. Decent. Oh, he's going down. Yeah, he's going down big time. That's fine. The thing about that is he does protect. And I believe he switched to attack to the other one. That's the nice thing about that Dragon Dart attack. Yeah, it does protect. Ooh. Not bad. Oh yeah, this man pumped up. Boom, boom, boom. His leftovers, yep. Leftovers. Just but they realized about the protect against that attack, so it's like, okay, hits the other Pokemon twice then. Boom. Boom. Oh, he had a berry. Right, half too. That's good. The jackpot has done his work, that's for sure. Nice. That's it. Why is he did that? Okay. Hey, it's 2v2. Okay, I figured you were gonna do that. That's where that comes from. That the shadow ball is not going up. Done deal. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, one down. Let's see where we want. Keep the ball going. I'll tell you what, Dragon Bolt, that was your game. You were the MVP of that one. Let's do it. I do want to switch to music though. Let's try. I think that is Scarlet. Sure. Yeah, so again, this month is just for the players that want to just keep on playing this division, and then season 2, we are going to get Paradox Pokemon, which I know everybody's getting their Pokemon set up, trying to battle teams out. It's going to get nuts. Ooh, Donzonzo! Yeah, so we want kind of fast to beat their fast. So yeah, that's a good choice. For secondary attacks, yeah, so we want to hit them with lightning. I'm finding this pair runs the Donza, but they also run the. They're probably thinking I'm running the bird and Garn Chop, which that Tyranitar Lycan Rock combo will be good. It's more likely what they're going to start with. Ooh, an ally. Okay. A little different. I like Primate's Evolved form, but to get that thing started with his ability, it is hard to knock out. So let's see what Little Dragon can do. Fortunately, Focus Slash doesn't work well with Sandstorm. And he is faster. Okay. Not bad. Huh? That's why I run that Ice Shard. And now we got a double attack going off. Boom! Hey, Lance. It's just not there yet. And then his berry should go off. Ooh, he does run berry this one. And he lives! Oh, no. I was like, oh, he lived! It's like, I have what left. Yeah, there's Sensor. He's like, no! I thought I survived it. He's bringing the fish. If Donzonzo comes out, yeah. Yep. Okay. I believe that is the attack version. So. Like sparks. He probably just did like 1 HP left for Scarlet. It's all too Goldie. Just using my current attack. The check was good, but I still think the Dragonfly could have done double dragon hits. I got a crit. And let's see, if I go first, at least knock out the T-Tar. Good shot. Oh, I didn't do nothing against Tatsugu. Okay. That's not good. But I had to knock him out fast. Oof. Okay, that's what we do here. Has a berry. Ain't good. That's not good. Ugh. Wow. Let's see so far chances to get it paralyzed. But you got it. You missed. Did that offset everything? that changed the upset. It made the biggest upset, the miss. And he went down. That was an upset. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I lost that. That was an upset for him, man. He's like, oh my god, I can't believe I missed that attack. That's cool because like, I don't want to say this a lot, but I have the reviews. I checked the chat room, so if anybody wants to say hi, they can say hi. But I was in the chat room to see if anybody's online who wants to play. Yeah, so probably about, I want to say, 10-15 second difference. Just trying to get to Masters. I actually do a pretty good job. As long as you get to Masters, the cool thing is, for your Ultra Ball tier, apparently that's the way it works, is if you're at Masters, it drops you down to Ultra. And if you're in Ultra, I guess it drops you, you see how there's like 3 different levels. There's the white, there's a black level, sorry, color sequence here. Yeah, it's going by Pokeball. I guess Pokeball's supposed to be red. So sorry, I have a hard time seeing like red and green. So unless some people know about that. So the Pokeball, well, I'll go back to it in a second. Let's see. Ooh, using. Ooh, interesting. Interesting calls here. Sure. Yeah. And then yeah, switch the last one from the Goldie to the Garden Chomp. Depending on the situation. No, I was saying before, it goes to basic, Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball. But you notice there's like 3 dots in those ones. So if you drop from Ultra Ball, you drop like 3 classes. So it's kind of imperative to always hit Master. Okay. Everybody's getting their shiny Pokemon on. Drop my attacks. Oh, Punk drop my attacks. Okay, we're going. Okay, who's to take some hits? Ah, I can't hit Dragon. Dragon to hit. Yeah, it's gonna hurt a little bit. Just realize that right now. Well, Dragon at least had 1 Pokemon. Oh, if you can't hit it, he'll just hit the other person. Okay. It would do a lot more if you take my attack down. Take out. Okay. much. Okay, one down. Ooh. Sure. I do wish contract was like a different variety color. It doesn't work on chop though. Let me try to hit you with something though. Oh, he forced him up. Yep. You want to run over the patch? Ooh, full charge. Nice. That's exactly the reason why a lot of people run the attack. There's another attack that people run. I don't run it. I run Iron Head against this fairy Pokemon. It's anti-him. That's cool. That's something for that one. Yep. Here's your attack. That's an attack because you don't use. Thunderbolt him! Other one's gonna be Dragon Claw. Ah, check it out of the battle. Come on. Well, I'll tell you what, we're doing good matches. We're at 3-0 today so far. Good team count. We got team good, good vibe. What comes down to it? Good vibes. I wish I could show you I did a video earlier, and I bought this gadget for my Nintendo Switch. I have the first gen Nintendo Switch, one that came with the comic blue red icon they call them. I always use the blue black, but Anyways, the first gen Switch had a notorious in the docking station for a long time, it would get hot. So I bought this gizmo on Amazon for like 15 bucks, and basically it's like a thing like a suction cup. It doesn't stick; it just fastens around the exhaust port. And basically, it's a PC fan that's built. I saw the guy do a review over it. He took it apart. It's basically a PC fan, and it just sucks up air just like the fan internally would. But in this case, when the heat comes out, it's trying to draw it out of it, which I think it does a pretty good job overall. You can feel the heat coming out of the thing. You can raise the RPMs, make it go faster too. Some people say it could create problems like the Xbox 360 did back in the day. We had the external fan port system, and apparently by it sucking the air out, it wasn't allowing the internal fans to function correctly. But nah, anytime you could have an exhaust system to help better the intake interior hardware is great. Okay, so back to what we're doing. He is running. Oh, okay. Interesting. Water type Tauros. Okay, I'm looking at the Pokemon we have, so I kind of get an idea what's happening here. Okay, so same as before. Not fire, because there's a lot of types is gonna be kind of annoying. I kind of feel like that's the typing. Take a risk on this one. You know what? We're gonna take a risk. I would do Salamence right now, but I'm just taking a risk with him. I feel like Dragonite's gonna be his first Pokemon. He'll lick Tauros. If it is, then he's gonna use the Terra Normal to do Extreme Speed. Oh, Moss. Okay, different combo. Let's see what we do here. Okay, well, he has his crazy Pokemon, so I'm not going to go about that route. Yeah, for a lot. That's fine. It's just Tiger. It doesn't take the hit as much. I see why Ghost is a plus. Because I have voice. And that. I think Dragon Pult's faster on the middles. I'm gonna just do that to a craft I use them. Yeah, well, he's gonna take 2 hits. That had the horse. Okay. Well, since he has... What does he have? Leftover? Does. Wow. Okay, well... Ooh, nice hit. Wow, good shot. Oh, doesn't go through. He slowed him down. Alright, well, use Ice Shard next hit. Oh. You slowed me down. Oh, he's gonna hurt me too. Oh. Can't hit them all. This is a harsh attack. I know, that's why I was curious about writing Salamence, but not quite Pokemon around this round. Hey, back to full health. Alright. No, you saw a lot, weren't you? If I go first, would be great. First would be awesome. And with a fake out attack. Ugh. Hate that. Such annoying. Yep. Can I go first? That's disgusting. He missed the attack. It happens. The good, the bad, ugly always happens. Yeah, hats off to him because I chose Silence, and I think that was a mistake. I should have chose my gold Pokemon. It would just make it rain. But again, yeah, the other fire Pokemon out there too, so could have been some damage. Let's see. Yeah, for shits and giggles, let's see what Terra rays we have. Is there anything worth looking at right now? So I got Ghost Pokemon there. I got Droopy. Let me see if that's worth anything. I got a couple shiny ones here. I just doing the last one to check, make sure there's nothing I missed. Oh, you want? Yeah, I kind of want to see that. Just a little quick visit. I wish there was a fly function in this area. Okay, man over. Nothing to see right there. Drop down. Let's see if we get lucky. Oh, yeah, that's not one of it. Save. And let me check because I just got a bunch of salts and I need to know what the selling's is called. Pokemon Violet, Shiny Pokemon Recipe 3. Yeah, I want fighting. No, metal. There's a bug type, but I don't want to get all the. Ah, it's a weird one, huh? What's wrong for violets? Shiny, mountain, deal. Well, the guy has a video exclusively for, yeah. I just gotta remember if it's Steel he locates it, or Dynamite, Bronze, Buffy, Fortress. Yeah, so it was Steel. That's it. So it goes hamburger, salt. Sure. Picnic. Alcohol. Picnic. This is one of the ones I really wanted gold. Like sandwich. Supposedly you just need hamburger. Salt, spicy. That's it. And the hard someone's ring. Oh, look at that. It should give me level 3 shiny counter and he's like, breathe it in. Give you the other ones. Sure. That's what's right. I forgot Miss Maggie. I just need to switch the Pokemon out. I'll keep. Oof, it blew up too. I forgot about that. Totally forgot about that. Oh wait, did it blow up? If it blew up, guess what? Can't hurt you. is a lot. Yeah, pay attention to the forest and trees because sometimes you're not find it. They're looking for gold. And it's funny, this is actually one, like I first saw this Pokemon when Gold Silver first came out back in like 1998, 1999. My parents bought my game. It's a small town, and I was driving. And I was like, man, Fortune is awesome. And I was like, man, shiny version must look better. Turns out it's basically the same Pokemon as Scizor, just giant defense, hardly no attack. But I just always love the simplicity of Fortress. Like Steel Pokemon always like my fascination. They're definitely trying to make this into a shiny right now. Now, if we don't get it, I can always reset. The thing here, this you have to look at the trees too, because they do spot there. Are you still there? I've not lost our outbreak yet. This is good. We're definitely on the right track again with Pokemon. Some Pokemon are really good at catch, and others just they're a tad more difficult to capture. Especially if you do kind of want it, that it doesn't do explosion on you and wipe you out. That's the other problem. Definitely not hitting anything right now. I have to stop to let things populate. Just have no luck here. I just gotta reset that counter. Back it would go. And hopefully the reset kind of helps you keep on track to the Pokemon you get. Oh, shiny yet. We are still digging for that shiny. Oh, what's up with that? My apologies, CC. I did not notice you there. How many Arceus gold have you hit? So let's see, what bubbles? Is that what it looks like on a bike? Yeah, it does. So I got 5 wins today and 1 loss today. Who's all here watching bubbles? I appreciate it. Actually, it was like about a week ago. I had about 4 people on the battle when I was doing ranking, and every time I played somebody, uh, it was from somebody who wanted to play here, so I just added them in and just did regular casual battles. Because ranking's all randomized. You can't tell who you're gonna pick, but you can still do local battles. So we kind of set up that way. I just finished, like I said, just finished about 5 ranked battles, and I decided, you know what, I want to give hunting Fortress the shiny. Demon Slayer, you know what's funny? I have never watched a full episode of Demon Slayer. I know it's good. I heard good things about it. I understand I know it's good, but I haven't heard negative things about that show. How much time I have left? 4 minutes. Yeah, the thing about Fortress is that I had a chance to catch it once. And I threw a quick ball, it popped out, and it did explosion. And it's like, oh, great. So Fortress is kind of like, you're either going to get them or you're not going to get them. So what's new to TCG Gun? It's all populating, it's just like not exactly what you want. So I do the pigment reset. Just open up again and then turn on pigment reset. Oh. And just get back on your bike. And reset the whole counters. I got lucky because right now there's a raid happening. Well, it kind of went away, but there was a specific raid happening for Fortress. And that's why it's so populated. You gotta keep on looking at those trees, it's just a pain. See, this to me is like a traditional Pokemon that's like, you know what? I love the shiny because it is clearly a different color shiny. It's not like seeing Garchomp. I've just been chilling this week. I know a lot of people have been working, that's for damn sure, man. But no, I've just been casual. I had a friend today that actually helped, they actually started a new podcast, and they asked for some pointers, so I actually spent some time today helping them out. They're doing I think it's like kind of like a spooky audio clip book that they're, 2 of them are putting together stories, and they're going to tell stories like Tales of the Crypt kind of stuff. I thought it was going to be interesting. You just got to have a really selective audience, though. But, oh man, that thing does not pop up. That's what it hurts the most, is you still have to look in the trees because there's so many right there. Okay, we're gonna have to reset pigment right here. Sometimes you just pick one area and sit to and just let it populate. This might be the area we just go, okay. I'm gonna sit right here, let it populate again. Yep. Some all pop up. Yeah, this method is not that bad. If I want to set one spot, here's a spot. Wait for the yellow one to pop up. This is a really good spot, actually. see. I bought the Japanese V-Star Universe pack for a friend, and he hit a damn Arceus and go, wow. That is awesome. He wouldn't rip his own stuff, so I had to buy him a pack, and that happened. Yeah, that is really awesome here, though. If you get a chance to, after this video, you can check out my, I just did a video earlier, where I uploaded, and I'd like to get your thoughts about it. So, you know how I always make videos about, like I'm watching, there's like a 15-second delay when I speak right now, as you're hearing me right now. But, I did a video about the new set, the Crown Zenith. And it's basically the last Raw set before Scarlet comes out. The Violet Scarlet sets come out. I'm not a fan of it. I haven't been a fan of the last 3 or 4 sets. When I started doing it, I was seeing a lot of cases be open for me. Because I started doing the math, and I actually had an Excel sheet open up with the website. And honestly, I think it's just not worth it right now. There's all these high rare cards, and they all look great. But the cost of buying those EBT boxes and your chances... It hurt my heart, yeah. It hurt me too. I started doing the math. I think it was like, if you want 4 each of the Crown Tundra, a complete set, it's going to cost you between 5,000 to 7,000. There's only like 20 cards. The first 2 pages, there's like 13 pages total. The first 2 pages, I'm talking about all the high rare cards. It goes from... The first 20 pages hit like $30 and drops down to like 17 and drops down to 10. After that, it just drops down to like 3, 2, 1, and you're halfway through, and there's really nothing left. And that's why I kind of explain to people. It's like, yeah, you're kind of in that situation. Oh, wait, I just saw what I wanted to see. We want that. Where to go? I got 5 minutes left. So yeah, if you watch that video, it's very interesting. I used to be a fan of buying, honestly, I was one of the big fans of buying the boxes and cases, but it's not worth it. Because the sets are so big, the odds of pulling certain cards, and because there's so many duplicates, it drops the price of everything else. So, it's like, I almost feel like trying to be, I love the card game, and I won't ever quit it. It's just not feasible for what they're doing. It's not feasible at all. I'm actually going to do a review from now on, for every set, not just talking about the review of the cards, but I just did a review for Scarlet and Violet. Out of the 200 cards, plus the 50, redone cards, how you want to call it, I forgot the paper picking basket. What would you know what the pull rate for Moon Brie is, pack wise? Moon brand. Which one's Moon brand? Are you talking about? Okay, I'm trying to focus on that and the Moon brand. That sounds like a mystical Pokemon I've never heard of. Is that the way you spell it? Let's see. Well, you could be right. Oh, Umbreon. Is that what you're trying to say? Were you trying to refer to Umbreon? I'll look for the response. Oh, okay, that one. Ember O'Brien. Hey, how's it going? I would definitely say that the alternate artwork, you're referring to the one with the moon, right? Yeah, that one is well, all the ones from I don't want to say it. All the ones are from the Sky set with the Rayquaza. All those Shinings and Eevees ones, they're all gonna be worth. They'll all hold a price basically. Even all evolutions when you get the secret rares are always gonna maintain price hold. Gotcha. Oh, now I get it. Moonbeard because the big moon one. Yeah. So to answer your question, yes, it will definitely be one of those. I cannot catch this Pokemon to save my life. And so I think I caught over 60. I think at least 60 Pokemon over for shiny. And Fortress, I saw it one time and I was dumb enough to try to throw a quick ball and it blew up on me. I totally forgot that it learns explosion. So I'm kind of just checking out. Let's see if I can find this one, stop it, and let it populate. I don't see anything. Yeah, good. I believe that card is still above a $200 card for the moon. And that's not even talking about being graded and not trying to go into all that fashion of that. But just by itself, it holds that value. Let's see. Fashion will go. I might have to reset my game because I saved before I started doing this hunts. And like, again, this is one of those hunts where it's just like, it's there, and you can save one spot, and I might try the next one. I'm just not getting nothing. Less 1 minute. Come on, give me something. Like 10 seconds left. It's been at 4:55, 4 minutes. Really? Wow. And that's not being graded at all, too? Is that 450 for a raw card? Now bear in mind, some site, are you going off eBay or are you going off of Troll and Toad, or what site are you going off of? I cannot find this card to save up. Yep, they're trying to populate now, so. Okay, so back, close. It's one of those cards, man. Like I think I have two for myself still. Like, for certain cards, I sent a bunch of PSA, and there's certain cards that did not get graded. And at the time, I didn't want to put like a lot of money down to see all what could be graded. Plus, I think I pulled it after the cards. That was a set that's right afterwards. Yeah, again, I would believe it's 400 then. Only because it's Umbreon. It is a high sought after card. You know, everybody wants it. Let's see, we'll try this one more time and I'll call it quits on the video. Let's make a sandwich. Herb spicy. All of them say around the price you called it. you said evil skies would. Yeah. The reason why. So this is what I try to explain about kind of the Crown Tundra set. The reason why that set is not going to be worth as much as the skies is because of that exact reason. Those cards in that set, there are specific cards, and look at just one ever. Those cards are hard to find, and even in a case you weren't guaranteed a secret. And so the value goes up, and the value goes up higher when it's a very softer set with very good cards. So you people are like sealed boxes, it'll go up in value. The cards itself will go up in value. There's a lot of good cards in that set. Yeah, I kind of felt that if I had to buy more of a set, like if I had to focus on one set and one set only, like don't get me wrong, I love Vivid Voltage. That was a cool set. Yeah, I had a lot of major air cards, even at the time we're not using them. But I feel that particular set, Evolving Skies, I would have bought a couple more cases at the time. Okay, so we got our sandwich made. We're gonna try one more time and see if we can get our luck here, because I am not getting in love for this Pokemon. Okay, we'll do one lap. Did I pop up like that? Really is going up. Also, they said reprints are over. Oh wow. Oh, that's actually good to know. Amber, right? How's your day? I don't think I've seen you much on the channel. Cannot find you. Like I said, certain Pokemon, it's easy to find. You can see how it populates this area so much. But to find that shiny fortress is just a... People are like, oh, there's people out there who are caught it, so that's good for them. That will be the third time I think. Well, Sky reprints are done first. Well, so, like I said, if you guys both get a chance after this video, you can check out my other video I posted. I was talking about the breakdown of the cards, and not sure how to read the Pokemon, but they're really just showing the idea of, you know, what's your opinion right here? There's a lot. They're really destroying the whole idea of trying to... Oh, don't do that. Attack him again. Destroy the idea of getting complete sets now. It just becomes more and more difficult. Ooh, that is a lot right there. Alright, come on. Oh. Come on. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit in this spot since they're popular enough. Like, you kind of just get observed and just going, okay, I don't see anything right here. Take the time. You don't have to move. Just reset the spot. Keep on doing this. Yeah. It was actually my last video before this video I just made. I was talking about I was out with a buddy a couple days ago, and we're talking about Pokemon, and I somehow came with the idea of, like, you know what? Let's do a card review, but not just a card review. Let's just point out, like, the flaws that we're gonna see in Pokemon lately. And I told him, I was like, I honestly believe one of the biggest faults is the sets getting so big. And not only that though, but there's garbage cards. When I did the set review for Scarlet and Violet, the ones coming out, including the copy cards, you know, the high rarity cards. Yes, it'll be on YouTube. Including the copy cards, said there's like 200 cards in that set, including any secrets. Maybe 20 of those cards are worth playing, including meta. And that's where my annoyance comes in, because, like, it should be at least 50-50, and some fun cards, and I'm not even talking about basic cards trying to count towards that. Because overall, the aspect, if I see like a good stage 2, I count the bottom ones below it. Because I feel like it's all part of the chain. But no, it's so bad that seeing the video that they are talking about number of Pokemon cards, imagine. Yeah, like you said, if you looked at my videos, you'll find a video that looks like I have a spreadsheet open up, and it looks like I'm on a website that's listing cards in European dollars. And an Excel sheet, I convert it into US dollars to give you the estimate price of the current market cards, because they had it out before we did for a while. And again, I'm just sitting here because it's easier to populate this to kind of observe if I see any gold shiny ones really quick. But in that video, I'm not gonna tell you I have to use the word upset, but reviewing those cards, it's like there's a Guardian, and there's a couple other cards that are good. When I can only tell you that there's like less than a handful of cards in that set good, I don't recommend that people purchase it. I remember buying a case before COVID, and I can tell you like 40 to 60% of those cards were good. Maybe not meta, but they were good to play. You come up with some interesting combos for yourself later on. These new cards is not many. And it's because they're toxic. It's a toxic throw, okay? I'll give you an example. I was like a minute and 30 seconds behind, but I'm now... Gotcha. Like, there's this Toxic Crow card. It's supposed to be like, I'll bring back the whole poison feature where you're doing like 6 damage counters between turns, it does 120. But here's the problem. It takes 2 dark energies and 1 colorless. I watched Tricky Jim, I watched all the main guys, like, oh, this is such a good card, this and that. And I'm like, bullshit. Bullshit, that's a good card. And I think that's one of the reasons why I'm liking when I do my videos now. It's because I like to tell you exactly how it is. And I know Pokemon can be like, oh, this guy's not talking negative. I'm not talking negative. I'm just speaking the truth of what a good card is versus a bad card. And now, don't be wrong, all these products they make, it's cool for the little kids. I know the little kids love the boxes and open them up and give the packs out. But I want the parents to understand, if you want the kid to play competitively, the parent needs to understand what they should focus on buying and what they shouldn't be buying. And Pokemon does not, it's like Pokemon doesn't teach a class like that. Like, if I was to sit down with a new player, a new kid, I've done this many times. They'll show up and their parent, oh, my kid plays Pokemon. And it turns out they never played the card game. So we're teaching from scratch. And it's okay to make mistakes. It's how it is. You learn. But the problem is these kids that come in are not comprehending the core aspect of the game. And it makes it difficult because I really want these kids to learn. I want them to learn how to have fun and play a game. But if they don't take the time, like I'll tell them, hey, play online first. And I do it every single time. I have a new kid shows up and wants to learn how to play a game. I said, here's the TCG, go online and beat the first tournament that's built into it. It's like all the CPU players. Now you could come back to me next week and you beat that. I'm like, you know what? You're teachable because you follow directions of gameplay. And in my hometown, we need to have a Pokemon TCG game night. We always talked about it and never set up. Yeah. Honestly, when I know a lot of my buddies here are online, I appreciate it. But yeah, there'll be one of these nights where I'll get everybody together and we can talk about it. I mean, in my hometown, there was a time where Pokemon like almost died out. And people were like, well, what can we do to get Pokemon back? And they talk about the same thing over again. I told them, here's the problem with Pokemon. When I was a kid, it was just kids playing. There's some older kids and they moved on. The problem is with Pokemon is the cost to get into the game competitively. These kids get upset because all us grown-up kids is only a 2-player game. Well, changes the card game, yes. Pokemon did make a fun one with the V cards. There were some Pokemon Academy. I don't want to teach any kid that game because it's not part of the TCG game. Now, what I do want people to get into is the video game. Because the video game is not only easy, cost effective for families who can't spend a lot of money. You could get competitive with this game as long as you learn the basics. The basics all have to do with stats and just knowing what Pokemon has what stat and knowing how to do the math correctly to give you the highest potential in that Pokemon stat wise. This Pokemon is just a nuisance. Sorry, I'm just... Well, if you're not realizing what I'm doing is... I'm resetting the table every time. And... I'm in a certain spot where the fortress are populated. And I'm just seeing if shiny pops up. I could move around, but when you get that many, like spawning in one area... It kind of makes itself worthwhile just stay in that one spot. Can a kid make a cheap boss OP deck? Yes, it can. Again, any kid is teachable. They'll learn the deck. The thing is that... Oh no, you're not a distraction, trust me. As we're talking, I'm honestly... Actually, the cool thing I do right now, it's not hurting my resources. Because what I do is if this timer does, I have 17 minutes left. If I don't see a certain Pokemon within that time frame, I go to the menu screen, I close it off without saving, and I still keep with my herd. So it's not distracted at all. So don't worry about that. But the thing is, at the end of the day, is that I love to teach little kids to play the video game and the card game. Now, you can make a cheap boss deck, you call it, but you got to get the kids focused on learning the cards. They gotta learn what they do. They gotta learn the game mechanic. They gotta learn to play. And this is where I tell parents. I used to, my very first shop I used to go to a lot. The owner had this audacity. I say it like that. Had the audacity to always. I go there. I want to play. I want to have fun. And then I get stuck with teaching the new kids, and I can already see, looking at the kid, going, this kid does not want to learn to play. He just bought Pokemon cards, The mom heard about the shop. They thought it was a good idea. And they don't realize the amount of money they go into it. And I try to explain to them, oh, there's like leagues and challenges. And we're not doing that right now. So, yeah, it makes it very difficult to get kids in. Now, if you're playing VG, I would tell the kid, come over here and play. But a lot of shop owners don't like the video game because there's nothing to sell for it. Yeah, and that's actually this downside about video game altogether. I'm actually, well, I told much people about it, but yeah. My organizer for my state is helping me right now. We just did the paperwork a couple days ago. And we're in the process of getting another video league started in my state. And there's only 2 locations in my state that will have them. And that's going to be good because I could ask a shop owner if they want me to do it. If not, I have other places I could do it at. And the whole idea is that we're so close to California, we're in Arizona, that the video game will have a lot of audience I believe will come in. And we could get enough people to come in and participate. It would be great. Especially with a video game, you could teach a young kid to play a video game, and this was awesome. And they could decide, I'm going to play fun, I'm going to eat, like, hey, like, what's your favorite Pokemon? The kid goes, oh, I love Scyther or Scizor. Okay, let's help you make the best tacking Scizor out there, fastest too. And we kind of build a team around the Scizor, try to figure out what other Pokemon he likes, and build a team around it. Do people play by sets? Only a serious deck than Neo sets. So theoretically, what's the way I'm gonna put this? Theoretically, you could build a set and focus just on that set and build decent. Now here's your issue. I'm going to roll it around. The issue with that is there's new cards in other sets before. In the future, that might make combos better. Like for example, a lot of people thought Rayquaza would be dead. The new Miranda that comes out in Scarlet and Violet, which would be one of the 20 cards I'm talking about, that's really good. Basically is, I'm telling you, I'm not hitting any shiny whatsoever. And when it gets played, when it's on the field, once return, search your 2 electric Pokemon and put it on your bench. Basics. So, the electric engine for Flaffy, which is great for Flaffy, you're going to sponsor with ability, pop 2 off. You have Thunder Mountain that gets that dragon off. So you get those 2 leveled up, and you can get a dragon out. Next turn, do another constant setup with the Mareeps, and it's just too good of a card. And then you can run Thornton, which basically is Ninja Boy back in the day, and you could do the attack, hit it, Thornton, have a Rayquaza in the discard pile, switch it, evolve it, and boom, you attach all electric energies to it after the 220 hit stab, and now you're hitting for 320 or 340 with Ray. It's just a gross card. That by far is like built to destroy. And that's not perfect, but it is strong. Do you play by sets? Let's see. You're gonna get bullied by Sean. Yeah, and technically it's not true either. Not every set that's newer is technically not better. I would say progress does happen, but then you also have sets where it's like, okay, we built water psychic variation, now let's introduce grass and fire. And you're like, okay, well I already have water. That's just gonna smoke everything out. Well, that's true. Yeah, technically each set should improve on itself, but there happen been some sets that have nothing to do with mainstream sets, and they're garbage. Set for example, Evolution set. I think we might have another one in the near future. I'll call it something similar to that. Evolution is a good example. It's brought back old cards. They just don't do shit. I'm not like a game with restrictions, and you can only use a series of cards, or black and white, or oh, yeah. So that's actually going to be happening in the near future. So what people don't know yet, if you didn't read the bulletin, if you haven't seen the bulletin on the Pokemon's main channel, they talk about what happens around May this year. They're talking about we're going to get the D out of expansion. So. Since Shield and Sword, e-readers. Oh, e-reader cards. Let's see. Let me read a question now. Yeah, there's sort of what's going to happen right now. The new set when Scarlet and Violet come out, it's going to be considered standard. The A cards until now, A and D, all between Shield and Sword era. So to answer your question, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. The one set you want to talk about is possible, and they do build sets like that, but probability of it affecting you as much, I don't see it as much. Come on. Oh yeah. If you had to stick to one set, and like you had to build from that one set, Evolving Skies I would pick, and be very with Mareep. Oh yes, finally! Wow, you see it? Oh yeah, I gotta get a picture of this guy. Okay, hang on. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'll get both of them in there. Oh, wait, okay. Oh. I don't want to screw this up. X. Profile. Change photo. Profile. Picture. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, I like that. Please rotate this right. Is it a house button? EA, no. I got lost it. I was like, please don't lose that. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. We are on a mission. Okay. Here we go. Oh you big blob, you better not blow up on me. I want to put a luxury ball so badly, but I know it's not going to go in. Ugh, quick ball. It looks so disgusting. Please work. Yes! Ugh. That's awesome. Ugh, that was such a headache. How much time do I have left? 6 minutes doing... Basically, you saw what I did. That method is called the picnic method. And basically, you stay at one spot. I'll check you out in a second. You look, this goes beautiful. But I would definitely say, in real life, the picnic method works as long as you pick a spot. Yeah, no, I am so excited. Oh, you look so awesome. I still got less than 5 minutes and 30 seconds left. Maybe I can get lucky enough to spawn another one. You just gotta keep an eye out here. Like, it's kind of funny, like next to Steelix and the second gen, Fortress was actually my favorite Pokemon. It's just a simple design that floats around. And it's supposed to be, it's like the same typing as Scizor, but it gets destroyed because it doesn't have the speed. And I thought, okay, I want to make this Pokemon on my team, and I want to build a team around this slow Pokemon. And I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be a Trick Room team. Yeah, I know. I got lucky enough to do that. So this was worth 2 salties to me because it was such a hard Pokemon. If I don't do a quick ball, it explodes. And that's the dumbest thing about Fortress. And it was in the tree too. So that actually would be a good video for shiny hunting. So that's why you gotta look at the trees. I'll still keep my eye out, especially on that corner over there. Yeah, so Shiny Fortress is basically gold plated. Instead of being red and, well, I don't see the red, but where his interior body is, it's black to me, but it's red to everybody else. I'm colorblind between red and green. So, that's one of the shinies I love because it is a default one color from being gunmetal to gold. And it's easy to spot the difference between those two. That's why when I take that picture, you'll be able to see both of them in there, the shiny and the regular one. 3 minutes left. I'll do the picture method 2 more times and then we'll run for it. Like, just try to see if you can find it or not. But it's cool that this method works though. See it pop up in those trees. It's almost have to get a certain angle. Like I said, Fortress is not a strong Pokemon. But yeah, I definitely am trying to do shiny hunting. Arceus game was good. This game it got better, especially with salts. If you know all the salt features, you're guaranteed to get a shiny. Now there's a method where I caught that shiny. You could just leave the outskirts and then go back into it. As opposed to if you save the game and go back into it, you theoretically get like Affinity shinies. I haven't really touched on that method yet because I just don't trust it fully yet, but apparently you can sit down, but the only downside is that everyone you catch is the same exact Pokemon. Like, it's identification is the same. So if you try to put all like one in a home, the ID will pick up and it won't allow you to put the other ones in the home. You can only just trade them at that point. So if there's a lot of people like Fortress and who want or trying to do shiny hunting and you want a Fortress, well, that's definitely one way to trade. I'm gonna do 2 more picnic baskets, and I think there's not enough time after that. Yeah, barely enough time. We're down this. Yeah, look at the trees. Less than 1 minute. Is it possible we can get another shiny? There's a lot right there. Thirty seconds. Yep. If I sit a basket, we'll be able to see the different colors. Nah, ain't coming. So I think Amber was asking about the question. Can you see that one here? No, but you can see the difference in the color scheme right there. Yep, and we just hit our widths because now other Pokemon showing up, so. You see this gray box when you go into it? Nice and shiny. So this Pokemon, that's one thing. It has the built-in ability called Sturdy. So if you're not familiar with it, basically, if it has full health, you can't kill it. Simple as that. It learns Explosion right off the bat, so I knew that Pokemon would be a nuisance to play. That learns Heavy Slam. Heavier this Pokemon is compared to other Pokemon, does more damage. It's okay attack. Payback. Meh. I like Spikes. Not a huge fan. Curse, roll out, Rubber Spin. I do like Rapid Spin that they added to this game. You eliminate the Bind Rapid Leech Seed, which we're not really coming across a lot of people who would do that. But it also boosts the user's speed stat. So it's not fast, but it's kind of nice to know you can get a good bang for your buck. Takedown is not really bad. Again, Magnetize is okay. You're not weak against ground. So it takes care of Earthquake. It's not that effective. Toxic Spike should be good, especially if you're playing against doubles. If they have a item called Focus Slash and being poisoned, they'll survive that turn normally in the conditions you hit it once. But if you hit it twice, you get knocked out. And also, if there's poison involved, and you don't hit it once, and you get down to 1, poison kicks in, dead, knockout. Use attacks to bind the target. It holds a berry. That's actually a good attack, especially for Fortress. You basically make this a physical attacker. That's kind of what it's leaning towards. Actually, you know what? We're gonna build this Pokemon. I thought about it. Now, people can use Explosion, but we're not doing that. We're not route yet. Let's just build them up. So, he's already level 50. Let's check his stats. When I say check his stats, so when you beat the game, you'll be able to see his stats. I'm actually doing multiple things in this video. It's kind of funny. People are not going to realize it. So he has pretty low stats. He doesn't have no max stats. But we're going to pump him up and make him like he's going to be beefcake kind of deal. So we need to fly. And before we do that, we need to figure out what we're going to give this guy. Well, simply put, if I want to make him an attacker, what would be the best way? I'm thinking about this right now and going, okay, what is the best route? Pokemon, Violet, Fortress, Build. And I'm thinking, like, is he gonna be a slow? Is he just all about power, or is he just all about? Ooh, what's Overcoat? It's a hidden build. Oh, okay. So he does have Powder Coat, which is good too, because it doesn't get affected by weather effects. So if they have like sandstorm that wants to knock you out, they won't get technically knocked out by it, or it won't be affected by those types of moves. So, and powder moves, I'm thinking that's like grass type, so you can't be put to sleep. That's not bad. Not bad ability to try to intimidate it there. But I would focus this Pokemon. Ooh, it's such a very interesting list to do. You could teach a Rage Power. That's actually kind of cool. And make your opponent go after it instead. Well, that's not bad. And supposedly it can learn Spore. I like that. Because it's bug. But in terms of it being what like typing, I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to find a good solution. Well, that's alright. Ever hit that shiny Umbreon from Hidden Fates? Nice. That's that Umbreon Danny from GG Hobby pull for me, right? Yeah, actually that is the one. Amber, I hope you have a good night. I appreciate you joining on. I'd like to hear these comments. And anytime you see me online, you're free welcome to just join in and relax. Well, I'm trying to figure out what would be a good play for Fortress if you make it focus on attack or you make it focus on... The special just gets destroyed. Yeah, you know what? I think you learn Volt Switch. That's actually a good one. So we're gonna make it based off attack. Sure, we'll just do that then. Where are you? Yeah, you have a good day, Amber. In terms of the moves that we want to do, let's sort by typing. We want to get a protein. And there's 26, mostly 25, because that extra one left, you use it for feathers. I'll explain one in a second. Proteins in these higher jars are like 10 points each. The other ones are single points. You can only earn so many points. let's see. Attack stat. +2. Defense should only give me a +2. Yep, so we hit maxes for those. And then the rest will go to health, which should let me get 6. Yep, so now we hit max. In terms of power, we don't want special attack. So, let's... Speed so low. Yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. We want the speed to drop down lower than what it possibly can. Are you sure you want to use it? Yes. Because when you build a trick routine, you want a slow Pokemon. So now we're going to go ahead and fly to here. This is where you get, there's the bottom cell with the trainer. And it's key to always know this guy because you need ball caps. I actually see him right there. Now this only works for hybrid training with Pokemon level 50 and higher. Now, I don't use my gold one. I kind of keep that. But I got 278 ball caps. I did a lot of talking. Remember, we don't want speed to go up. We want speed to drop. So we'll charge everything else up but speed. Goes to the hyper training. Now he should have. Go back out. Notice that all moves set for speed say hyper train, and we have the attack as an upper arrow, which means it's the potential, and we have speed going lower. And it's great because you want the speed to be as low as you possibly can. And that makes Fortress and trick move style attacks work the fastest. So that's always a good thing. Turns of power up. You just gotta go to the bag. Let's see what we got. I am getting low on my XL cannons. Cool. This would be a fully stat 100% Pokemon. Look at that. And just to check, whenever you see two stats which has the I'll call them the blinking charms, the stars are blinking around them, as long as two of them are blinking like that, like star formation, then you reach the max potential this Pokemon has. No, there's not a single Pokemon in the game that can have like 3 max potentials. There's always like 2, and then you have a little points left for like a throw on, a swift defense, or throw on HP. I just throw on HP because HP is low. I do like sturdy because I'm like, you know what? I keep sturdy. It's gonna get knocked out. Its purpose is to survive an attack, to do a big attack. I want him to have as much attack and high defense as possibly can, since it has crazy high defense. So in terms of his moves, actually I wanted to look at moves. Explosion is there for it. I have to look up to how explosion works in gameplay, because sometimes using explosion will give a win to an opponent, or they don't. I forbid playing explosion type Pokemon. Eye defense is good because you boost up your defense as high as it is right now. Gyro Ball. This is slower. Target. the greater the move's power. So I'm basically making him very slow to make Gyro Ball probably my main Pokemon to do my damage, because it's gonna work some damage. Double Edge you keep. Charges of extra moves. Let's see. Can I teach it? Yeah, Tina moves. See what I got here. The Killer Spikes is good. Oh, it doesn't learn Ice Spinner. That is awesome. So if you don't know what Ice Spinner is, I'm so glad it does learn that. It basically, when people put down like the terrain, it attacks and guarantees that terrain get removed right off. So against psychic terrains or electric terrains, it does so much. It's awesome. That is awesome to know. I like this attack too. You know, I'm thinking to myself like, okay, he's gonna get down to 1 HP, and that's the highest his potential attack is gonna be, and it's gonna be a brutal fighting attack afterwards. So it could be potential using that. Earthquake is always a good stab move. Again, or bug. But we want physical. Terra Blast could be good. If you want to switch to make his type interesting, you could make it like a ghost type. And that will be very interesting by itself, just because given that terror. Now the one I want to teach it is not here. And we're gonna find it. Is Volt Switch. I believe you can learn that. Yeah, awesome. The Super might not be a bad move right there. So he already has Crazy Defense. I wonder if that is actually really a move to learn, but I think you need to have the defense capability to order to get it really going off. And it'd be best to learn like Curse. Yeah. I did not teach you a bug move, but we can always go back to it. Are you still there, TCG Goon, or did Amber, both of you guys went and head out? Well, Amber and Yoon, I do appreciate you guys. I actually just saw my text. Thank you, man. I'm not gonna say your name, but I saw your text. Appreciate it. Actually, just sent a reply back to you now. Appreciate you watching. And yes, the fortress, the pain should get shiny. So you know what? Since we did such a good job on this, save. Let's. What is this stats again? 379, wow. That's strong. Boom, boom. There it is, life order. What do we have here? Okay, this has been a last. Yeah, going how long it is. I tried out to show do battles. Then we caught a fortress, and now we're gonna do one more battle. So this is gonna be one of those little fun battles because we were on a winning streak trying to get to Masters. And I'm doing this one because I just caught the fortress. I just gonna try fortress once. Be like Ash, yeah, that should luck sometimes. Yeah, it dropped down a little bit. We're getting there. I call it a work in progress. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, final fun. Oh, I like this. Okay. Yeah, during you. Kind of switch in. Fire does a lot. That's my team. Didn't realize that. Let's go fast. I think we're done. Okay. Oh, two fire. Yeah, we're definitely doing a volt switch. Just chill on it. I don't take a chance. That's why. I don't take no chance. Come on, volt switch. What? Oh, that's why you got 30. Usually volt switch should have it. Yes, I may have made a typo. I thought volt switch means it goes first. So, definitely take that move off. It doesn't have a priority. Yeah, it's special. I didn't realize it. So yeah, I would definitely take that move off. It is not priority here. That was harsh. Oof. Well, the bird is doing some of the fastest. Yep. Get that hit. You would have been perfect against that thing. Ugh. That's harsh. We're going to switch to a fire type. Oh. Pure fairy, okay. It's not that worse. That was harsh. I should have done ice shards just in case. That's fine. All together. Oh. That is harsh. Let's just boost that little attack up. Okay, well we can't use Dragon Bolt because you can't work against it. Okay, now I switch that to Anti-Pew. Stop that. You don't want to because how we can walk here. Harsh. That's really harsh. He has a better hand now. Yeah. Way better hand. You go ahead of him. But I think Northern's not faster than Jack Harlow. Yeah, you got carried off ball with your bird. Oh, that hurt. I knew I could survive and beat that guy. But this type of voice. DJ. Well, everybody, I appreciate my two, June and Amber, to get online. Two of my buddies, I appreciate. I appreciate other people who are watching. You got at least like 6 people watching at once. That's pretty good for Saturday night. I know most people are like, oh, 6 is nothing. I see people have like 100. Like, you know what? I appreciate everybody who wants to join. My channel is all about teaching people to play, people to play. I want people to learn, evolve, and be real. I have friends who love the game and they want to teach your kids. I always tell them, you want to teach your kids first, let them play the teaches you game online. Because it has database and it'll teach them the proper way to play and they get used to that. And then they can play for real and then they can ask the technical questions when I will build decks. But until then, I appreciate everybody's time. Like I said, kind of glad I was able to catch that fortress. Now I know that Volt Switch is not part of the move. It is also special. Definitely get rid of that move. But we're gonna stick to fortress with Trick Room style because it's too slow. It's just way too slow. And he's sort of there just because you play against Trick Room to help you out. So. Thank you for your time, guys, and I want everybody to have a good night. Don't forget to like and subscribe.